I'm a married mother of three, two boys and a girl ages 10, 14, and 16. My 14-year-old son has been distant from me lately. He opened up to me on how he's being treated at school. I fear his peers are rejecting him as he comes back home crying, scared to go to school. Please advise me on the steps I can take to make him feel better and accepted.
So, Mrs. Undu, can you just give us any insight on this?
Well, apart from being a psychologist and a counselor, I'm also a mother.
Okay.
And incidentally, a victim of bullying myself. I come from the part of the world where if you're dark, you're considered not very beautiful. So I was so sure I was the ugliest person and they made fun of me. It was a mixed school and it was traumatic. So I appreciate what this young child is going through. Now, from the perspective of a mother, my first child is 27 and my last is 10. So I'm a broad spectrum mother. I had made up my mind after my experience that I will be the primary support person for my children. So I would say to this woman, can you make home homely? Can you make this child able to be who he is at home? It's wonderful that he's able to speak to you and tell you his fears. Please try not to criticize him. He must realize that you're on the same page, that it's irrelevant what the people in school think about him, that you think he's an absolute star. It's so crucial. Build up his self-esteem, and the best, and I like psychology, I'm one of those people that believe in nurture. I believe that you raise the child to become what you want him to be. I believe that most behaviors are learned. And I think if this mom is able to concentrate on explaining to the child that people's opinions aren't as critical as you think they are, really. It's just an opinion and it's a perspective and they're entitled to it, quite frankly.
Of course.
But my perspective of you, child of mine, is that you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you're a blast. Celebrate the child. Make home something of a delight. You would watch that child metamorphosize into a person that he never even imagined that he'd ever be. It's incredible what home support can do for the mental and emotional wellness of an individual.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. Dr. Zachariah?
Yeah, thank you very much. What Mrs. Indu pointed out, of course, will facilitate that child to feel more relaxed and free to open up more to the mother. All right. It's not, in such a scenario, we must be careful not to assume anything. Possible assumption, something is going on in school. Some may be bullying, it is possible. So it is important to find out what exactly it is, because this mother wants to know what to do also, right? Yeah. The mother wants to know what to do. And then by taking those steps of making the child feel more wanted, like she said, the child may feel more relaxed and open up and then disclose whatever is the issue that is troubling. Sometimes the child himself may not realize what is troubling him also, So, yeah. So it requires a subtle kind of exploration. And once you have an idea of what it could be, all right, it could be many things. It could be the child, we are assuming a lot of things. It's possible there could be bullying. It is possible the child may not be following well in class for some reason, all right. It's possible the child may not be getting along well with the teacher. Some issue or the other may be there, which he may not feel very free to disclose. So he keeps it to himself. So it's important the child brings it out. Once you bring it out, then you can take the steps necessary to deal with it, all right. Otherwise, the child's psychological state may become more disturbed. So it's important to disclose, to understand, that's the thing, to understand what the child is experiencing. It's not always apparent, Sometimes the child may draw things, and those drawings you can read into it, and it may give you a clue as to what is happening. It's useful to ask the child to draw maybe his friends, or his school, or even his family, and from that you can actually make out a few things.
So you've heard from our guests, the best thing to do is create an environment for that child to feel loved and encouraged, because how a child is treated at home greatly affects the way the child
Precisely.
sees life and the way the child responds to
Precisely.
things that they're going through, whether in the classroom, whether with a girl he likes in school that doesn't like him back. Just show that child that you're on his team, and that should help him be more comfortable and open up more to you.